Hello, y'all. Welcome to my channel. I heart Aries. My name is Chelsea, and this is the channel where we do all Aries readings. And today we're going to be talking about what do you need to know. But before we get started, excuse me, for those of you who saw that Cat Williams interview, for those of you, I mean, if you're watching this channel, you're one of the woke ones, right? We're in the age of Aquarius. Okay. They're in the age of truth right now. The lot of what you're going to see in 2024, and I'd say till 2026, is not just people exposing people, because you got to understand it's deeper than it's deeper than just exposing somebody who did something bad. We're talking about light versus dark. And if you ever know anything about the Bible, who won in the end? Okay. And I tell people that all the time when we get so discouraged about how this world is going from like the 90s. If you know about, the 90s, 80s and the energy shift and all of that. And we're just like, well, how did we get here? Well, we got here because we're supposed to be here. Everything is happening right on time, how it should be, in times type of thing, right? Um, and a lot of people think that we're not going to see drastic changes until, we're dead and gone, or our children's children, or children's children's children. But I think you're going to see a major shift a lot while a lot of us are still here. Um, so I just say stay woke. It's not even just with celebrityism. It trickles down to all the different ladders of life. You're going to see a lot of exposures within your own community. We're talking law enforcement. We're talking government, local government officials. We're talking maybe down to schools and things like that, unfortunately. But it's a good thing because truth and light are coming through the dark. I'm gonna have a whole segment on that. We'll do a live, and I'll talk to you a little bit more about certain things, and how you can protect yourself. Because the thing is, think about it this way: when you see movies and stuff like that, and you see the bad guy about to be exposed, what usually starts happening in the movie? They become relentless, right? They start taking out anything and anybody in their path. They start doing it almost looks demonic a lot of times when you see bad guys about to get caught, or sometimes they take their own life or things like that. And so you're going to be dealing with people who have spirits on them like that on a grander scale, but they don't give a fuck about you. Okay. When it's somebody or a person who's run by the dark and not the light, they don't care. Okay. And so definitely protection is always going to be at an all-time high at the forefront. And if you think that you just have a regular 9 to 5 and you don't need to protect yourself, or you don't go to work and you don't need to protect yourself, you're mistaken. Okay. You want to protect yourself by the people that you see in the day to day. I'm not saying in a way where you're going to be endangered or hurt, but motives, not everybody's motives in anything that they do are going to be pure. Not everyone's, not, so I'm not saying everyone, but you do have your people. And this is why there's such a need to find your soul family, to connect with them, do the things that you need to do in order to connect to like-minded people. Are there sometimes going to be moles within soul group communities? Yes, I will call them moles for now. Yes, that could happen, but keep that third eye open. Keep crystals on you that allow you to see things clearly, so you can see people you're around clearly, so you don't get confused, so you don't get tricked. Okay. Protect yourself. And I say this too. Everybody has a spiritual gift. Everyone has a spiritual gift. We weren't sent here to have some sort of talent that the working people want us to have, right? Maybe we do have something that we can create. We use our hands, but we're doing it for a company. That gift was used to serve people. Okay. And, not all the times are you going to be making money through your spiritual gifts, but your spiritual gifts were to help. Money is a human construct anyways, right? We ain't supposed to be paying bills for this earth, but, it's, so tap into that. You feel like you're being called to a gift right now. You're being called to do something, to serve someone, to help a group of people. go to that, okay? Because you're operating in your God energy, you're operating in your God consciousness. So, anyways, let's get into it. Sorry for the people who don't like to hear me talk in the beginning, but I felt like it was always predestined to start in 2024. I think that's why the energies were the way it was inside of the prediction readings I did for the year 2024 for the Aries Collective. They weren't to say, hey, your life is going to be tough, Aries. You're going to have a hard life. It wasn't to say that. That's a collective energy that's coming up. So things around you are going to probably be jarring. Okay. Doesn't mean that you're going to be affected in a negative way. All right. So let's take a look here for Aries. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. What message here does the Aries Collective need today, Spirit? What message does the Aries Collective need today? Right on time. Right on time. Look at this. Look at this. First card you got. Number 1, seasons. Boy, have we entered a new season, right? At the bottom of the deck is Queen Ya Asantiwa, which is leveling up. Level up. It's here. So let's take a look. Number 1. This is the element of air. Okay, so it says you have entered a new cycle that is very old. That you have entered a new cycle that is very old. That's a very deep sentence right there. Right there, just alone. You have entered a new cycle that is very old, meaning that this situation, this life that you're in right now was predestined. Okay, allow yourself to become present. Allow yourself to become present. Trust in divine timing. Don't be in such a hurry. There are no shortcuts here. Are you ready for a new beginning? You are in or entering a new season that will force you to evolve. This is a time of major transition. You are not stuck. You are holding on to patterns. Change can be terrifying. Allow yourself to be mentored. When you choose a new path, you are ripe for self sabotage. A commitment test from the universe may pop up to delay this new path. Stay the course, and your time is now. Goddess declaration is I am limitless. All right, what's going on here for Aries? What do we have here for Aries? What do they need to know? What is this about, Spirit? What's this about for Aries? We have despair. Give us one more here for Aries. Clarify the despair card. Thank you. Mm. All right. So, Aries, you have number 32, despair. You have false person. And you have privileged lady. Okay, not surprised. This energy is coming out now. Let's see here. I'm going to pull from my deck and just see what comes out to add the message. And I'm going to pull from the tea leaf deck and from the ancestor oracle. You got the beauty queen, king, good looking man or woman. I kind of get that from this privileged lady energy because that is the empress energy, very abundant energy. And then you got secrets being revealed. They always tell me what to talk about when it's time to talk about it. All right. So let's see here. Let's see here. You. Woo. All right. So you got the axe. Work forces working against you. Okay. I don't normally talk about things like that in the beginning of the reading, but they wanted me to talk about it because it's not just on a main It's not on a it's not on a celebrity level. It's not just on the mainstream media level. This stuff is happening everywhere right now. Okay. You got the club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. You have the desk. Pay attention to your work. And you have the egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. Beautiful. All right. I'm going to pull one ancestor message here. What does Aries need to see? Spirit, Holy Spirit, Catholic angels, please allow me. Love and clear message here for the Aries collective. What do they need to see today? What message do they need from the ancestors? Yep, air guardian, shift your perception. And then I say this is the air energy too. Shift your perception. This is about your thinking, your viewpoints, how you see things. Maybe you're used to having an opinion about something. And that's another thing too. We all can have opinions. It's a beautiful energy to have an opinion about something, but expand your consciousness. Challenge yourself to expand your consciousness and to think about things that you never thought about before in different ways. Okay, because I think the most dangerous thing ever in this world is to be stuck on one way of thinking. Okay, that's how you get racism. That's how you get discrimination. That's how you get all of those things, is to be stuck on one way of thinking, not being able to see other viewpoints before you make your decision. But you got shift your perception around a situation here, Aries. Let's take a look and see what's going on here. Um, give us, yes. Okay, thank you. What is the situation here with Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising? I'm sorry. I'm having a whole conversation in my head about what deck to use. All right. Holy Spirit, spirits, angels, please allow me to deliver a clear message here for the Aries collective. All right. I was literally like hearing in my head, no, use this deck, but she could use that one, but use the blue one. All right. So the first card that we have out is the Devil energy. Yes, indeed. All right. So yeah, this devil is not all the time bad, right? But it does represent control. It could represent addiction, materialism, okay, obsessions. Sometimes it also is telling you that there could be something in your life that you feel like is controlling you, or a situation, but it is an illusion. Okay. Especially when you're in the 3D. You can't touch, it's an illusion. You can't really. Yeah. Okay. So anyways, but at the bottom of the deck, I got the Justice card. Tell me about the challenge here for Aries Collective. The Five of Cups. We're going to talk about this. All right. Tell me about advice from Spirit. Exactly. The Sun. Tell me about the outcome in this situation. Wow. This is a deep reading. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay. So we have the Eight of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, walking away from the emotions that you could be feeling or succumbing to. I feel like that's the gist of this reading, but I'm going to finish clarifying before I talk about it. Tell me about the Devil energy. Tell me about the Devil energy that's here. Capricorn energy. Tell me about the Devil energy. Tell me about this Devil energy. The Star. Tell me about the Five of Cups. Wow, the Ten of Pentacles. Tell me about the Sun. The Seven of Swords. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, the sun. Aries, you got the sun twice in one reading. The Fool is here. The Fool is underneath there. The Fool, 8, 8, 8 of Wands, 8 of Cups. Tell me about the Star. Page of Cups. Tell me about the Star. The Knight of Wands. It almost feels like, and what I heard in the beginning, which was unusual because I always want to say with the Star card about being released from something, being released from this devil energy, but that's not what I heard when I first saw this combination. What I heard when I first saw the Star and the devil energy is someone being obsessed with your success, or being obsessed with your attention that you get, that you may get from others, people around you. Maybe they compare themselves to you. And like, this doesn't even have to come off in a way where it doesn't come off in a way where somebody, you see somebody who's like swooning over you, or just like, oh my God, girl, I like you. Like, this can like manifest in a way where there's somebody that you deal with that absolutely hates you. It could be like a family member. It could be like somebody who always puts you down, always tries to trip you up, always try, like it, you're like, what did I do to you? You know, like you have that energy of like, what did I do to you? But it's honestly, it's their admiration for you, or like maybe they saw something in you when they first met you or when you were born that they didn't possess. Maybe your tenacity to go out and do things, go getter, self starter, maybe just your personality in general. And you could feel like your personality maybe wasn't that great, or you were depressed, or you went through things, but there was somebody around you who secretly envied you. All right. This is why we always love ourselves and be our most authentic selves, because um, you're beautiful. Doesn't matter who you are, what you look like. God made you. God chose you to be here. One of my favorite verses, like, you were fearfully and wonderfully made. Everybody, you know, and you had a purpose. So why would you want to be like somebody else? You know, there's always probably somebody in the shadows who's looking at you and saying, wow, I wish I could have what they have, or I wish I could do what they do. I wish I can get up and dance like them. I wish I could, you know, not be afraid to do X, Y, Z, right? Some of you, I feel like some of you, I feel like this person is disguised as a friend, because I have the Page of Cups, or a child. It could be a younger person, a child here. It could be, or somebody who is immature. Okay. It doesn't have to be a child, just somebody who's childlike, maybe acts immature. I got Aquarius, I got Capricorn energy, Pisces energy. Who could act like that? Okay. But I keep wanting to move on, but they're not wanting to. Let me pull one more. They don't want me to move on to the next one. Tell me about the World card. It's coming to an end. So I don't know what they were doing, how they were doing something. It could have been a mental thing where they were doing something behind the scenes. Now, when we have forces working against you, this could be slandering your name. This could be talking, you know, same thing, slandering your name to people, talking down on you, sharing your secrets, sharing your information. Think like, if you trusted this person, or if this is just somebody, like, again, family, if they just gossiping about you, or there is some sort of, you know, opposition where somebody was doing something against you to try to, and with this, when I get with this club energy, someone will try to make you do something against your will. It almost feels like a trigger. It feels like somebody wanted to bring you out of character. Not, and then it could be different for a lot of people. Some of you, it could be some sort of control through magic, but it feels like somebody more like wanting to do something bring you out of your own character. You, now this Knight of Wands was on top of the devil. I forgot. So yeah, this person could be quite impulsive. Again, the Knight of Wands is a youthful energy as well. They could be a younger person, immature, but the type of immature where they don't think, they have emotional outbursts is what I'm getting. Or they don't think before they speak, or things like that. Anyways, With the challenge position, we have the Five of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. This talks about generational. It could be generational wealth. It could be money and prosperity coming towards you. But it talks about also a divine lineage. And spirit is like, in this instance, it feels like somebody here could be hurt or will be hurt. Okay, not trying to put any fear into anybody, but like on an emotional sense, where it almost feels like an opportunity was taken, lost, or even money was taken or money was delayed. We'll say that money was delayed. Some of you could have lost a job through, like if this is a work situation with the desk, it says pay attention to your work. Some of you it could have been a job situation where it was a coworker like this and they made you lose out on some opportunity with money, Ten of Pentacles, or somebody could have delayed some sort of financial thing coming to you. Some of you, it could have been a relationship that somebody interfered with. I'm gonna clarify this one more time. The Five of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Cups. And it was very difficult for you to, if somebody hurt you in some way with that, with money or relationship, it was very difficult for you to get out of the energy of being sad and hurt, which is normal. You're human. But it's still very difficult for you to kind of change your perception, which is you could still be in this energy of being disappointed or hurt by someone who wronged you in some way. And again, if this person wronged you, it was from a place of jealousy. Okay. It was a place of malicious energy. It was a place of like them, yes, just being jealous of you and trying to trigger you and trying to do something that was going to hurt you, stop an opportunity for you, stop money from coming to you, break up a relationship. I'm just naming all these things because talking to a collective. It could be any scenario with that, but that was the gist of it here. And so I want to go back to the Nana Baluka with the seasons energy, especially when it says that this is a new season that is old. You've been through this before. So this could be past life things playing out as well. Not only is it past life things playing out, oh, it's past life things playing out. Yes. Not only is it past life things playing out, but it's things that you are completing in this life from a past life. And when I say that, I mean that you did not get to complete or fulfill a mission that you did in a past life. That mission, when it was completed or when it is completed, will allow you to reap some sort of benefit, or whether that's a relationship, money, wealth, and it was taken from someone. And that's why in this lifetime, I feel like somebody has been struggling because they feel like they're missing something. Some of you feel like that you were always supposed to be in a place of prominence. Some of you feel like that you were always supposed to be in a relationship, a beautiful relationship. You feel disconnected, possibly being single, like you're missing a piece, you're missing someone. If there was any type of curse or anything like that, spell work, it was definitely generational. Ooh, wow. Okay. It just took me out of my body for a second to channel. Mm. So, so let me come back for a second. Because I was about to get emotional. Ah, yeah. So if you're watching this reading and this reading resonates for you, mm, I've only done this one other time, but I think it was last year when they made me feel these emotions, and these are not my own. Because it's deep. It feels like where somebody has felt in this lifetime where they've been missing something. And again, it could be missing love. It could be missing appreciation. It could be missing, like you could even be married, right? And to still feel like you never got the love that you should have gotten, or you married the wrong person, or things like that. Or you could be single for a long time, and you never got what you were supposed to get. There is an energy, and it's a collective energy of clearing and cleansing. Like, it's just deep. Okay. It's a collective energy of clearing and cleansing whatever the karmic energy did in your life, in your lineage, in a past life. And yes, it crossed over. Yes, it's here with you now. Yes, this is what you've been fighting while you've been in this life, while you've been in this realm. Okay, this is about to cut off because, again, opposition, they're telling me I need to clear up space. So I'm going to wrap this up. The advice from spirit here with the sun and the 7 of swords here. This is an energy here of, first of all, I don't want to say hiding. 2 of Pentacles. They got the Tower, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords. This is an exposure. Anything that has been causing you to not see clearly, okay, whether it's someone has been lying to you for a long time. This could be like a family lie. If there was just an energy on your family or energy on you where you couldn't see clearly, you couldn't see your path clearly, you were confused about your path, you were confused about what you should be doing in life, there is going to be a collective cleansing or energy where you're going to be able to see. The sun is representing revelations. We got the Tower, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords, and it's supposed to be like this: the 7 of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles, and the Tower. Okay, so the sun is coming to cleanse, to clear out any deceit, any trickery. The 2 of Pentacles here, feeling imbalanced because you have so much to juggle, so much to do, so much you're trying to figure out while you're trying to figure it out. And then you got the sun again, which once this revelation or this clarity comes for you, it's going to change the cycle. It's going to change that cycle, that karmic cycle. The lessons will have been won, or the lessons would have been learned. And this may have to do with a situation where you have to, it is work that you have to do on your part. I think the work that you have to do on your part is, I say this all the time, expanding your consciousness, seeing beyond the 3D, seeing beyond the arguments, seeing beyond the disputes. Maybe you're arguing with somebody in your family. Maybe you have some sort of opposition. Maybe you're thinking of something through a purely 3D level, even when it comes to relationships, like you may be not being able to get in a relationship, or you're looking at something from a purely 3D standpoint, and spirit is wanting you to lift. I'm sorry, I'm talking fast because it's about to cut off. Wanting you to raise your vibration, raise the way you're seeing something with this air guardian, shift your perception so you can see differently. Okay. So you can see differently. And when you understand why everything happened the way it had to happen, and I'm going to say understand, when you finally understand that, that is what's going to change the cycle for you. That is what's going to bring in the happiness, whatever that is for you. And again, it's just a shift of perception. Okay. Think of it as your future self, as your present self is already happy, is already having the thing that you want, you've already received it. Okay. You've already received it. And if I have time, hopefully it doesn't cut me off, I'm going to read up this one more time because I feel like this is very important. It says, you have entered a new cycle that is very old. Allow yourself to become present. Trust in divine timing. Don't be in such a hurry. There are no shortcuts here. Are you ready for a new beginning? You are in or entering a new season that will force you to evolve. This is a time of major transition. You are not stuck. You are holding on to old patterns. Change can be terrifying. Allow yourself to be mentored. When you choose a new path, you are ripe for self-sabotage. Okay? When you choose a new path, you are ripe for self-sabotage. Sometimes we get afraid of those blessings coming in. A commitment test from the universe may pop up to delay this new pathway. Stay the course. Your time is now. All right. So that's what I have for you guys. Take care.